and welcome to my journey with the Course in Miracles. And today I want to tell you my story about the importance of listening to the right voice. I had an amazing experience years ago which really taught me about which voice, the ego or the higher self, Holy Spirit, which one to listen to. And as I found that the most important lessons of your life are in the tiny things, in the everyday tiny moments. And sometimes they're very hard to miss, but fortunately for me, I caught this one. So I was coming out of my depression and I was so excited about all of this work, the self-development work. I had found meditation. I was really on a high and I loved the sunshine. And where I used to live, I had a beautiful garden, and after work I used to come outside. The seat was always there, I used to leave the seat there, so I used to sit in the same place every day, and first thing I did when I got home was have a cup of tea in the garden. And down the side of the path where I used to sit, there was a row of different pots with different plants and things in. Now, I never ever planted strawberries. However, on this day, I came home from work and it was the middle of the week, so I'd been sitting out in my garden having my cup of tea, and I was just finishing my cup of tea, and I looked down, and hanging out of one of the pots was the most glorious, lush, fully grown strawberry. Strawberries are my favourite fruit. And I was like, oh my God, it was like a miracle. It had just appeared. Remembering I'd been sitting out there, you know, all summer. It was the middle of the summer. And I'd been out there all week in the same position. I had not seen this strawberry growing or ever, you know, in the 20 minutes that I'd been out there, seen the strawberry, you know, in my vision at all. It's almost like it appeared out of nowhere. And I was super excited because my life was miraculous then. Everything was exciting. And I texted all my friends and my family. Now, a lot of them then would just be what I call eye rolls. Oh, here she goes again, you know, Pollyanna kind of stuff. And dismiss anything that I was experiencing or saying. No judgment, you know, I would have done that before myself, before I was changing. Anyway, one of my most cynical friends even took time out of her life to ruin mine by, she didn't know that, by ringing me up and saying, oh my God, she said, there's a rational explanation. A bird has obviously just flown over, pooed seeds in the pot, and the strawberry has grown. And I went from up here, oh my God, isn't the world miraculous? Isn't life fantastic? To crash and burn. Oh, there's a rational explanation. And as I was sitting there, I was feeling, you know, really kind of deflated. The more I sat there, the more I thought, but hold on a minute. Why haven't I seen it grow? You know, a strawberry takes longer than a day to grow, let's say. I've been out here every day, all week long. I've never seen even, you know, the strawberry very small and growing or anything. And also, I've been sitting here for 20 minutes. Why haven't I seen that strawberry in this 20 minutes? And it suddenly hit me like a ton of bricks. Or should I say, the Holy Spirit, the higher self voice came in and went, just a minute. There's no proof that my friend was right. And there's no proof that I was right. So there's no proof that either of us was wrong. And so I heard so clearly, in that moment, I had a choice. Am I going to listen to the rational, reasonable ego and destroy my experience? Or am I going to listen to the Holy Spirit and have that miracle? And it was a huge, huge lesson to me. And in that moment, I decided, I don't care what it is, who's saying it, where it comes from, I am always going to believe the thing that brings me the most happiness and joy. Because most of the science that we have ends up in the bin after a few years anyway. So there is no proof out there. And as we know from perception, everything is your perception. So there is no truth as such. There's no proof that you see red, the same red that I see. You might see the colour that I've got labelled as blue. There's no way of knowing. Everybody who watches this video will have a different version of me in their head because there is no proof out there. And so I really want to give you that. You know, listen to yourself. Believe what brings you the most happiness and joy, and don't worry about where information comes from, whether nobody else believes in it or, you know, they're calling you Pollyanna or whatever. Be true to your heart and listen to that voice, because that voice of the Holy Spirit, higher self, whatever you want to call it, if I hadn't listened at that point, my life would have been very, very different. So I hope that's given you something to think about, if not to work on, because if I'd have missed that moment, I would have missed such an important lesson. So if you've liked my video today, please like, subscribe and share. I'm going to keep giving out these little coaching nuggets because I've got hundreds of them that I've used in the lessons over the years as a teacher. Any more information about the courses and classes that I run is at www.positivelyjoyous.com, and it'd be great to hear from you. Take care. Bye.